Philadelphia. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On the carry is P-Rock. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. First carry for Saquon Barkley. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Chiefs' 31-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Dotson, the man in motion. Here's Barkley. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Third and long for Hurts. Taking off, he'll try to... And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Mahomes back. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Give him 13 on that screen play and a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. And in motion is Brown. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on fourth down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. 31 yards. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Gray is the motion man here. Mahomes now to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of this.
And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
A first down throw for Hurts. He's got his tight end Goddard working the middle of the field. And he's going to have a first down. They get into field goal range here at the 29. Hurts again. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's in! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A 49-yard gain. That's good for Eagles. First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he's in. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is Piron. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Play action here. Mahomes in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go back.
He is in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. His 2nd catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Room up the sideline at the 45. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On the ground, this is Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. It is 2nd and a yard. Gray is the motion man here. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. He's got it inside the 5. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first down. Now, Hurts. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
A run with Barkley. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Now Barkley. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end, yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful.
Chiefs 22. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. One last shot now for Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end.